the St. Lawrence Coaches Corner. My name is Megan Nichols, and joining me today is head men's soccer coach Mike Toshack. Tosh, thanks for joining us today. Obviously, it's a very different year this year, and you guys have been back on campus for just about a month. Can you talk to me a little bit about how your team stayed connected over the summer and their excitement to get back on campus and how they're adjusting overall?
Yeah, they did a really good job. The leadership team and the whole group, and even integrating the new guys who are coming in as recruits early on, right in the spring, even with Zoom. We were doing programs like Intelligent, which is a computer program, and a lot of top teams in Europe are using, and it helps develop your game intelligence and things like that. Guys really got into it. We're competitive with it, which was great. And we're also able to take full advantage of what we have on Huddle, and being able to put together some videos and things of how we want to progress and move forward. So we really, guys did a really good job with it. And we were able to actually take in quite a few things to try and prepare us as we thought we still might be playing. And then when it transitioned to the situation that we are now, you couldn't ask for a more better attitude and appetite to get on the field and play from the players. And starting this week, it's been great.
That's awesome. And you guys open practice on Tuesday, and it's Friday today. So how's everything been going on the field, and what are your small groups working on to get started?
It's been great. Everyone was looking forward to that with huge excitement. The coaching staff as well, and my wife as well, because I've been driving her nuts for 6 months. So to actually be that first day on that beautiful, we're so lucky with our grounds crew people, on that beautiful training pitch, and the sun was shining, and to be out there doing what we love was absolutely fantastic.
That's awesome.
And our biggest thing, is to make it enjoyable for the players, fast-paced, really upbeat, and those kinds of sessions and those kinds of things, because they're only the first 2 weeks. It's an hour maximum, and we're working in groups of 10 right now, and it's been good. It's been really good. The guys have been excellent with the guidelines and all those things. I think as St. Lawrence students, they're taking pride in how we're doing as a university as a whole, and we're sort of getting some national recognition from that. And
Awesome.
it's been really good to see them buying in to all those things, which allow us to stay on the field to play. So we're excited. We're going to get our last day in for the first week, and then hopefully everything goes well next week. And we want to get into where we're together as a full team.
Awesome. Have you guys, I know you said groups of 10, do you have 2 groups going at the same time with one on each side of the field, or how did you split everything up?
Yeah, we're lucky. Again, we're really lucky here at the facilities we have. And the way we've been doing it the first couple of days was 2 groups would come in, and one at one half of the field, one on the other, just like you said, and with the coaching staff split up between them. And then the third group would come in for their session from 5:30 to 6:30. The first session went 4:15 to 5:15, and we give 15 minutes to be able to sanitize any shared equipment. And then the third group of 10 comes. And I actually tell a lie. We have a fourth group, which is our goalkeepers, a group of 4, which is fun, and doing just specific goalkeeper work. And that's been great. And we rotate the sessions as to what time you come each day. And so it's been really good. The guys have been great, and we've been able to get in some really good work. Everything, even though we're in small groups, everything we're doing is based on our game model and how we play, and we have a goal of each guy wanting to compete, to lay down a marker for where they're going to be when they're here next year. And for the seniors, we keep them together as a group, and they're setting a standard which is fantastic and really to be admired with the situation that they're in.
That's awesome. Can you talk a little bit about your plan for the season? I know you've got the 114 days that you can use however you want to. I didn't know if you had any plans to do some indoor days in the wintertime, or if you were going to save a few more days for the spring from your more non-traditional season. Just any overall plan that you have for those days so far?
Yeah, you know what? It's been great. When the NCAA came down with that and that 114-day model and how you're able to use the days and spread them out has been excellent. So we focused in two main areas. One, this fall, for people that wanted to come back, and we're running, you know, somewhat, which would mimic how it would be during the regular season and a regular time. Again, we're hoping we get to the point where I'm hoping by October 3rd, we're able to have inter-squad red and white games. And that's a big thing that the guys are building for, and it's going to be competitive. We'll play those games on Sandy McAllister Field. The teams will be selected on the Thursday, and they'll be in our home white uniform, game uniforms, and our red away uniforms. Seniors will get the whites every game. That's their, they've earned that, so they get that. And, you know, we're looking to do that as a culmination of each week, an inter-squad game, full 90 minutes. And we'll get a lot out of that. And a lot of the guys are getting an unbelievable opportunity to compete and really show what they can do over an elongated series of time. So we're excited about that. And with that in mind, with the 3 semesters that we're on now because of COVID, the summer semester, the May, June, it ends in early July. That is another main area of focus. So we're going to look to run May and June, just like we would have September and October. So we've got the days packaged and parceled that way. The winter semester will be mostly their strength and conditioning phase and all of those things. And most of the guys, though, are coming for the summer. The majority will be here for that May-June semester that we've added.
Do you have, most of your guys will be back for the spring and the summer then? Or do you have a good amount on campus this fall?
Yeah, we do. There is right now with some walk-ons that we have who are getting a great opportunity. We have 30 players here, which is fantastic. And some that because, you know, Rafael Zocolero, he's in Brazil, and some other challenges there, and some other players in Europe. We're hoping that in May, they'll be able to do a semester here. Hopefully for all of us in the world, we all have our fingers crossed that the world looks markedly different by May. And we hope to get everyone here then, and it'd be a nice way to then, you know, get into the next season, which hopefully will be normal.
Gotcha. Do you guys have any larger defining goals that you're hoping to get out of the season, despite not having any games on the schedule?
Yeah, we're going to try, as you know, and I alluded to it a little bit earlier, that competition phase, that phase of every day in training and the way we set up training to allow you to compete, to allow you against people that you're directly trying to compete for a starting position or playing time, all of those things, to really take advantage of this unprecedented time. And we really want to use it to our advantage. And there's lots of things that we're going to be able to lay down and do from a coaching staff standpoint as well, both you know, from a tactical standpoint of how we play in our game model and things, to be able to help develop that too. So it is an unprecedented time, but time that we really want to use wisely in that way.
Right. Have you guys been working on anything off the field too? Have your captains and leaders been working on anything specific?
Yeah, you know, it's been an interesting one because of the you know, family cohorts and the distancing and stuff like that. The Zoom calls have been really good, and we've encouraged the players themselves to set some things up, which they've done and have been really good. We've also, recruiting is going very, very well for us in spite of the challenges and the situation. It's been good, and our players have taken a real, have taken a hold of that and have represented our school really well. And we've used the players that have been here to help reach out to the recruits that we have, and it's been really, really successful. So, you know, in those ways, we've been able to do some other things that have been helpful off the field. But as a group, you can see it when they started Megan on Tuesday, that right away the banner starts and the guys in it's back and that life, and the new guys who are here are right in it and feel it as well. And we have a couple of transfers that are here and they're enjoying it. They all seem to have a smile on their face, even through the mask. You can see it in the eyes, and everyone seems to be enjoying it so far. And you know, that's hats off to, you know, our AD Bob Droscher and senior staff and everybody that you know, have been able to put in the incredible, Brian Atkins and his staff, the incredible amount of time, effort, energy, ingenuity, all those things to be able to get us to this point, to be able to do this. I think the players are forever grateful for that. I know I am. And we all are appreciative of the work that's going behind it to allow us to do this.
Agreed. And that's awesome. I always love when you can see who's smiling underneath the mask, even though you can't see the smile to begin with.
Yes.
And that was all I had for you, Tosh. So thanks so much for joining us today. I look forward to watching you guys progress in practice. And I know that a lot of people will certainly miss watching you guys from the sidelines of Sandy, but we're still excited to see everything that your guys will accomplish on campus this year.
Well, great, Megan. Thanks a lot. And it's so great to see you. It's been so long, you know. It's good to see you.
You too, Tosh.